log. My most recent log was today, just the completed version. We have our previous ones from December 4th. Okay, so I'm running the game.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm just going through the lab demo checkoff script, and I see that the new main menu screen has options for new world, load, and quit, which is good. The next thing, can you click N on the keyboard and then okay, perfect. So now a new screen pops up with the S or for the seed. So can you just type in some random numbers, please? Then press S. Perfect. Okay. So the world has visually distinct walls and floors. Yes. The world has hallways which are 1 or 2 tiles wide, or at least containing 1 turn in it. Yes. Um, the world has some number of rooms that are connected via hallways. Yes. Um, can you just hit the W, A, S, and D keys randomly just so I can see if the avatar is moving? Okay, perfect. That looks good. Um, can you hover over 3 different tiles with the mouse and then show me that it updates?
Wall, nothing. Floor, you, the
Oh,
object you.
perfect. Okay, that's
Water.
good. Um, can you move to a wall, please? Oh, okay, are you moving into, oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So the character isn't going over the wall. Um, okay, can you do colon Q? Okay, cool. So now we're gonna test the load feature. So can you run the world again? Okay, can you press L? Okay, perfect. So now the world is exactly the same. So can you run through the WASD characters again, just so I can see if it works? Perfect. Can you run into a wall again? Perfect. Okay. Um, can you quit and load again one more time?
Do you want me to do colon quit or just quit?
Colon quit, please.
Okay. Oh, I gotta click on here.
Yeah. Okay, can you move around again one more time? Ooh.
As if you don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay. And can you just press Q for me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. Cool. So now, so can you close this world? We're gonna test the random world feature now.
Okay.
You can just exit however you like. New colon Q or just
Colon Q.
perfect. Okay. So now, can you run the game? And can you just briefly explain to me the use of randomness and then make sure to mention any pieces of your world that are consistent across all seeds?
All right. So to use randomness, we use seeds that were linked to a long. And basically for the hallways, like the positioning of the hallways and the positioning of the rooms were all based upon those seeds. And so then also the room centers, which we use to put characters in, or the water, that is also dependent on that seed, where it gets placed. So every seed should have its own unique set of random positionings. Also, same for the keys and the doors.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. So now we're just gonna open your world 4 times and we're gonna use a different seed each time. So if you could press N and then enter some series of random digits. And then press S. Okay. Can you now quit this one and then generate a different world with a different seed?
New.
Okay, so that looks different. So we're gonna do this 2 more times. If you could quit and load for me.
Okay.
Okay, and then one last time, please. Okay, perfect. So now the functional demo is done. Can you now describe the ambition points that you implemented for this project?
All right. The ambition points we implemented were the time, the date and time at the top is always currently being updated.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one. And then the other one that we implemented was, I'll show you. When we run into these characters, we enter a new interaction screen. And there's this face of someone who wants to be saved, and you have the choice of yes or no. If you say yes, then that character will be deleted off of the map, and your number of saved characters goes up. If you say no, they'll stay put. So if I say no, they're still there. I'll go down again. This time I'll say yes, they're gone. And that also works with the loading feature. And then finally, this wasn't exactly in the scope of ambition points, but we kind of gamified our map by adding flooding water. So the purpose of this game is that you're like in a ship that's sinking, and you're trying to save people, and they'll drown. Like right now, I just got cut off from being able to get the key and get to the door, so I will have to die in the water. So if I enter this, I enter a new floor, but I've lost a life. And so basically, you try to get as many people as you can, save as many people as you can, and be able to get through different floors. And you have 3 lives, and then once those 3 lives are done, game over, and you get a game over screen, and the world ends. So this will stay up for a little bit, and then it'll close, and they'll have to restart. So those are the ambition / like, I guess, creativity. points of
Okay,
it.
perfect. That's the end of the demo. So I think we're good to go.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yep.
I am going to stop the recording.